Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of my cooking today. I'm gonna be making some chicken fried rice, and basically I'm gonna show you the process involved. And this is my new series I'm gonna have on how I cook. So let's see how it turns out. All right, guys, what we got here? I went ahead and cut up about 4 chicken breasts. Make sure you cut them against the muscle, against the grain, makes them more tender. We got some garlic. Got some rice that I made yesterday. Best to cook the rice ahead of time so it does not stick and all clumpy and stuff when you're making it. We're going to use an onion, and then we're going to use some frozen mixed stir-fry vegetables. Also got some Kikkoman soy sauce. Some we're gonna put about 6 jumbo eggs in there also. So let me go ahead and start cutting the onion up. I have my wok preheating over there. Get your wok very hot, to almost smoking hot before you start cooking. It'll help prevent the food from sticking, and it'll cook it a lot more evenly. So I wear my gloves when I mess with raw chicken, and I change them out because chicken is just something that is a nasty bird, and you can get sick from it. So let me go ahead. I'll cut the onion up, and then we'll go to the wok. Went ahead and cut the onion up, got it into some strips. You could either dice it, or you can make them like strips like this. I prefer them like this. I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the stove now. Looks like the wok is about ready to go. The wok is definitely very, very hot. I'm gonna use a little bit of hot chili infused oil. And then I'm going to use some regular vegetable oil also. Maybe a couple tablespoons in total. Let's go ahead and put that garlic in. Woo! Get that stirring. And then we're going to put the chicken right in there. You want to keep the chicken breast. You don't want to dry it out. Good thing about a wok, you have a lot of surface to cook on. I like putting a lid over it. Kind of helps it cook faster. We're going to add about a 1/4 cup or a 1/3 cup of soy sauce, just to get some flavoring. Like I said, keep it mixed. You got to make sure it's all cooked. Chicken is something that you need to cook definitely. You don't want any pink in it. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid back and keep that heat cooking it. You know, people sometimes ask me, hey, how did you learn how to cook? And I tell them, I've watched my grandmother, I've watched my mom, I've watched my sister, I watch a lot of cooking shows. It's a great stress reliever, and I think everybody should do it. For all the guys out there that doesn't, you know, and that don't cook, that need to start cooking. Your wives will love it. Wives, girlfriends. My wife loves my cooking. And like I said, it's something I do. It's an expression of me. I like to make people feel good by eating good food. I'll never serve anything that I wouldn't serve to my family. So I like bringing stuff to my work and sharing with my co-workers. This should be absolutely delicious. All right, the chicken looks done. I'm going to use my little wire strainer here to get it out. I want you to look at the consistency of the rice, and like I said, this is why you use rice that's been a day old. After you cook it, you put it in a refrigerator, and it stays nice and separated like that. If you don't, it's going to get all clumpy. Excuse me. This is about 4 cups of is what it was when I put it in there. So I'm making a large amount. I like using this fried rice seasoning mix. It's pretty good. I'm sure some of you guys, you know, you can make it your own, but this stuff's pretty good. It adds flavor to it. So what you're going to do basically is you're going to sprinkle it in. Like I said, we use 2 packs, so we got 4 cups of rice. All these ingredients can be bought from Walmart. We're going to put about 1/4 cup of oil in it. And we're going to just start mixing it around until all the rice is coated. You know, they always say less is more, and this is something that you have to make sure you don't put too much in, like I said, or else it'll start clumping on you. Sometimes I do this on the Blackstone out back, but it's a little cold and wet, so I'm just going to do it in here. If you look, that's coming around great. I may add a little bit more oil. Probably all in all, maybe a 1/2 cup, 1/4 cup at a time. I'm going to let that cook down a little bit. Like I said, you don't want it to get soggy, because then it'll start sticking together. Let's go ahead and put the onion in. I don't want the onion to cook all the way to get translucent. I just kind of want it to be there, so it's kind of, you know, when you take a bite of it, you still got that fresh onion flavor. And then once this cooks down a little bit, we'll pull it out, and then we're going to go ahead and put the vegetables in. And you can use whatever vegetables you like. Like I said, you know, I have frozen peas and corn, stir-fry vegetables. Put it in a bag, mix it up together, and then proportion it, you know, to the size of rice I have. This looks good, guys. Oh man, if you could just smell it. Well, we still got that wok good and hot. I have 6 extra large eggs. I put a little bit of oil in the middle, separated a big empty spot in the center. I'm going to pour the eggs in. You got to keep your wok hot, and we're going to kind of like scramble the eggs up, and then we'll incorporate it into the rice. Alright, the egg is just about done cooking. Let's go ahead and mix it into the rice. And then we're going to pull the rice. And then we'll do the vegetables, and then we'll incorporate the entire dish. Alright, the fried rice is done. And it is hot. Woo! So now we're going to go ahead and keep the wok hot, and we're going to add vegetables. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it. You don't want soggy vegetables in this. What I've done is I've put the stir-fry vegetables, the carrots, the peas into a bag and stir them up together. I kind of like the peas and carrots, but we're just going to add probably about half a bag. There we go. And these are frozen still. Remember, you don't want soggy vegetables. You want them just thawed out enough and crisped up so they're not froze. You can use fresh also. You put fresh peas in here, green beans, broccoli, just whatever you like, peppers, carrots. Experiment. It's your dish. Alright. Looks like this is done. So now we're going to just go ahead and incorporate what we've cooked. We got the chicken. That's a lot of chicken. I don't know if I use all that. And then we got the rice. Just going to add that in there. Look at that, guys. That is good. I'm going to stir this all together, and I'll be right back. We turn the flame off, and like I said, all we're doing is mixing it all together. Look at there. How long did that take? Maybe 15, 20 minutes? And delicious. Something that I have found, there's a restaurant in Chattanooga called Rain. It's a Thai restaurant. They make chili sauce fresh. Apparently the lady's name, they call her Mom. And I was lucky to get a quart-sized jar and split it 3 ways. This is the best chili sauce you can get. You can't buy anything like this at the store. Go there, ask the restaurant, hey, can I get a container of it? You'll love it, okay? And it goes along, this goes a long way because it is very, very spicy. So I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video, and I hope you've learned something today. Don't be scared to cook, okay? It's good to cook, it's good to experiment. If it doesn't work the first time, try it again. You have all the time, enjoy it. Your family will too. I'll be making more videos. If you guys have any requests for me to make something, just, you know, go ahead and tag it, put a post on it, and I'll make it. Thanks. Have a good day.